number of those Wallabies facing the haka for the first time. And a very interesting formation there.
Yeah, it certainly was. They formed a nice wedge, did the Wallabies, and they stood and they stared and they accepted the challenge. As I said in my opening, they really do look focused and up for this game, the Wallabies, no doubt about it, and that stance towards the haka showed it. But equally, look at the performance of the All Black haka. They look focused as well. I sincerely think we're in for a cracking game this evening.
Right, so all in readiness. Wayne Barnes has the whistle, and his assistants tonight, Nigel Owens of Wales, Andrew Brace of Ireland, and Rowan Kitt of England is the TMO in this magnificent arena here in Sydney, the Olympic Stadium, the ANZ Stadium.
Okay, Sydney.
It will be a Wallaby kickoff. Righto, it's time for action. Bledisloe Cup 2017, Rugby Championship as well. And away we go. Bernard Foley kicks it into All Black territory and taken down by Sam Whitelock. Now Aaron Smith works it away. Quick pass on the inside. Kane gave it away to Squire. And now here's Barrett wanting to use the ball early. Brushing out of a tackle was Crotty. Hooper's over the ball, can't win it though. And now Smith works it away for Reid, who finds himself through a couple of tackles. Referee's got the arm out already. As Barrett gets it away to Whitelock. Short pass to Squire, ranging wide. Spake trying to hang on, and down the bottom is McMahon. Good start by the All Blacks as Barrett works it away. Loose pass though. Now it's been snapped up by Ben Smith. McKenzie has it. And after him and taking him down is Ned Hannigan. Advantage is gone. There is the offload from Sonny Bill-Williams, been knocked on though by Barrett, playing advantage to see if there is some. There is, and off goes Falau, and almost got his way through. Nice tackle by Joe Moody. Here is Kirtley Beale, and now it's the turn for the Wallabies to do some attacking. Away it goes for Ala Alatoa. Quick hands. Now a bit of space for Karevi, and he gets it back. Nice work from Rona. Ball placed there, and Will Genia sweeps it away.
Tackle only.
Inside the 22 they go with Coleman. Now Genia again. Foley, what a start this is. As Beale works it away for Falau. Lovely tackle again. This one made by Sam Kane. Now Scott Seo takes it inside the 22. Lengthy opening sequence in the game. Here is the captain, Michael Hooper. Genia gets there again. Gets it off to Foley. Inside pass. But the All Blacks holding up on the inside with Spate there. Now a charge by Ala Alatoa. Genia gets it away again. Beale. Moody had to make another tackle. Genia got an advantage here. Ala Alatoa. Now the wide pass goes across to Rory Arnold. All Blacks trying to turn it over.
Totally legal, back we come. Penalty Australia.
And it's the penalty.
You're fine.
Boy, what an explosive start. 2.5 minutes.
Oh, sensational start. Some razzle-dazzle involved as well with the likes of
the ball.
Israel Folau. Some key tackles from Moody and Sam Kane when Folau looked like he was going to breach the line. Tackles that needed to be made. And offloads from the All Blacks earlier on. And certainly an intense, skillful start, just what we were hoping for.
Right.
That intensity around the breakdown, the clean out, and the ability to turn defence into attack. A mistake from the All Blacks and the Wallabies. Their skill set, like you say, Falau getting involved very, very early. The confidence builder this Wallabies team will need as they go further into this game.
And a nice early touch from Rona, wasn't it? He set Karevi away. Nice little interchange between those two.
So they've opted as you'd expect, for the penalty kick right out in front. So Bernard Foley. Pushes it through. And the Wallabies have the early lead here by 3 points to 0.
Just shout me if you're going the other way, okay?
Well, if it carries on like this for the next 76 minutes, it'll be one heck of a game. Just, oh yes, no, didn't.
Took it here.
Didn't go the 10 metres. The All Blacks desperately trying to get the ball back from the kickoff. Have in fact handed it over.
Do you want to come off this, fellas? Do you want to come off this centre spot? You're okay here? Okay. You're the experts. Just balance at every stage, okay? Balance at every stage, gentlemen. Okay. Balance at every stage and give me some space.
So the first scrum of the game.
Balance, gents. Crouch.
Alatoa, Moore and Seo.
Five.
The front rowers for the Wallabies. Just see, we're not going to see it immediately.
Okay, gents, both teams, we're going to insist on space because that didn't work. Give me a gap, give me a space.
An important aspect of the game, this for Wayne Barnes, is controlling this contest up front. And the All Blacks
space, gentlemen,
have typically looked to be very aggressive early on in Test matches, at scrum time in particular. The platform, I would imagine here, to create an opportunity down the right-hand side. Crouch. With Folau, Guinea running his running game so important tonight for this Wallabies team.
Set.
Right, set to go. First scrum. Will Guinea? Well, no. It's a free kick. So Guinea has taken it already, and he's fired it away to Folau. And there it is again for Guinea. Now Coleman away to Foley, ball knocked on. Now the All Blacks could take toll here. Sonny Bill tries to bring it under control, does so. Got it off to McKenzie, and away goes Damien McKenzie, and is hunted down by Adam Coleman. And a very good tackle. Now Reid works it off to Crotty. Ioane just getting a little near the touchline though. Just in Wallaby territory. Away to Whitelock. As Aaron Smith scoops it away. Barrett hands it off to Retallick. Hooper's after him. Trying desperately to turn the ball over, and he's off his feet, Michael Hooper. So it's going to cost them a penalty. Now Barrett. Foley lining it up. Ben Smith in there. Foley takes it. And back to the penalty.
You'd have to say an unnecessary one for Michael Hooper. He was involved in the tackle and then was in a bad position, and unfortunately couldn't help himself. Was off his feet and got his hands involved in the ruck. So a chance possibly here for Beauden Barrett to get the 3 back that they lost in the opening exchanges, the All Blacks.
Okay. Just looked like that weight came through early for me.
A little bit of a discussion about the scrum that cost the All Blacks a free kick.
You got in there.
Now Beauden Barrett's not going to kick the goal here. Instead, they're going to line out. They're about midway 22 and goal line. 8 minutes gone first half. Best attacking chance for the All Blacks.
Don't go across the line, Australia.
Cody Taylor. Taken down by the skipper, Kieran Reid. The Wallabies get an early push on.
It's once, Aaron.
Call is once. Frank's trying to lever it off Taylor. Now Smith works it away for Williams. Fires a loose pass and hacked away downfield. Henry Spate lost his footing. Might have been interesting in the chase, but here's Barrett. Rona chasing across, and there is Spate. And the good kick by Barrett, really good kick. And it's forced Bernard Foley to go back and kick it away into touch. Still live. So away we go again. As McKenzie has a go at the gap, slipped away and got his pass off to Crotty as well. Nobody on the outside of Ryan Crotty. Now here's Barrett again, away for Retallick. Handed on by Reed. Ioane. Here goes Liam Squire charging, and Liam Squire scores the opening try of the test.
Lovely set of hands as they moved it out to Squire, who was stuck on the wing, but happy to be there when he received the ball, showed great acceleration. McKenzie's in shot as well, and so he should be, because he was the instigator. He broke the tackle early and then freed up Ryan Crotty. That got the disjointed line in this Wallaby defensive system, and as they swung it back after that, here's the McKenzie break. They had them in real trouble. They were having to scramble. Makes good decisions, Ryan Crotty. Brings defenders in. Nice quick ball to Aaron Smith. And look at the hands. Good from Barrett. Nice draw and pass from Retallick. Beautiful from Reed. And nice also from Ioane. And then the finishing of Liam Squire. Brilliant team try.
Yeah, absolutely. The defence came to the breakdown where the break was made around McKenzie and then out to Crotty. And the speed of the big man, it was just their ability to reorganise in the counter-attack. And they strike back. After missing an opportunity, the quick throw-in started it, and they strike back.
Second test try for Liam Squire.
Yeah. Perfect, thanks, mate. I think I asked the captain which one he wanted.
Just talking to Andrew Mertens just before about the wind here. It is quite strong outside the stadium. There'll be a little bit of swirling around this stadium, so it'll be interesting to see how in this first kick for Beauden Barrett it is affected in the air, whether or not it does drift from side to side or across the face. Let's keep an eye on it.
Oh, he kept it nice and low. Converts the try, scored by Liam Squire. And 11 minutes gone, first half, 7 points to 3, the All Blacks lead. So Foley from halfway, again he goes round about the 10 metres, and a good contest. Referee says carry on, so it fell for Moore. Now they move it on, the Wallabies. Genia away for Beale. Foley, long cutout pass for Rona. And Curtis Rona, he'll need to get this to the ground. The All Blacks desperately trying to hold him up. In fact, Crotty might have stolen it. No, it's still there. Now here's Hannigan. Right on the 10-metre line. On it goes for Scott Seo. Genia once more. Beale works it away into midfield. Nice offload by Folau. Here's space for Spate. Spate inside the 22.
That's just a tackle, no ruck.
And thumping defence there. Barrett went in.
That is a ruck.
As Genia off to Alaalatoa. Genia once more. Beale hands it on. Folau stretching. Karevi looking to get the arms free. Couldn't quite find Rona. Genia once more. Now Arnold. Genia setting the ruck. Genia brings it back for Arnold to go again.
Good work here, thank you.
Now a strong run by Alaalatoa. Genia swings it wide. Beale in a bit of space. Good tackle on Karevi by Williams. Genia again up to Coleman, who charges inside the 5 metres. Genia fired it straight at the referee. Oh dear.
But I had better hands on and passed it on, fella, sorry.
Well, he's got a sense of humour.
Oh, you've got to enjoy the comedy, don't you? Boy, they look dangerous, don't they, the Wallabies, when they get the ball with a little bit of time without an All Black defender in their face. The subtle skills of Kurtley Beale. Israel Folau looks super dangerous tonight. Every time he's touched the ball, he's looked to breach, break a tackle. Karevi, they certainly are not going to die wondering with the ball in hand. Beautiful offload from Folau out to Spate. He gets it back on the inside, and another quick pass on, and here you can see he's looking for Stephen Moore, I think, and he just throws it into Wayne Barnes, but still an opportunity for the Wallabies.
Yeah, absolutely. And scrum time, it brings in those defenders, and you are seeing the skill set of this back line. They are finding ways to get over the advantage line, but also get quick ball. And Guinea is not waiting. He's lifting it quickly and shifting it, which is giving that little bit of extra time. Just watch the third defender for the All Blacks coming up very, very quickly. And if they're able to release the ball out the back or get through the quick hands, there is some space. They are finding they have an extra man.
This is a really dangerous position for the All Blacks to defend from. Folau was on his own on the right-hand side. If he can get a flat pass outside of the flanker, outside of Squire, he's one-on-one with Ioane. Need the scrum, though, the Wallabies, to be able to execute that move.
Oh, it's a penalty this time. Referee's had enough.
Hold your weight.
Saying that the All Blacks are pushing early for the second time, so not a free kick, but a penalty. Now, decision time for Michael Hooper. He's pointing at the goalposts.
I think there's too much pressure coming through before the ball's in, okay? I don't see it as a fade-off, I see it too much pressure.
Marshy as a halfback, and you see Will Guinea there. Do you think the fact that he's delaying slightly, he's waiting and being patient before he puts the ball in, is actually giving the All Black forward pack just that little bit of mistiming?
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt about that. And I quite like the fact that he wants that scrum to be solid and stable. The All Blacks can be incredibly disruptive with a powerful scrum that they do have. If the Wallabies are going to match it and want to get those players into space, then Guinea needs that good solid platform, and he is hesitating, which is causing some timing issues for the All Blacks.
You're going to blame me that for a long time, aren't you?
Just a slight angle this time for Bernard Foley. But again, no problems. So he lands his second penalty goal. 16 minutes gone in the test in Sydney. 7 points to 6. A lot of experience on the Wallaby bench. Sapopi Kepu there. Tarafu Pilota now. These are guys who, between them, played 150 tests. Barrett again goes short. This time it does go the distance, and the ball's been knocked on and snapped up by Franks. Now Smith rips it away to Barrett. Williams, McKenzie's in, and sets it away to Smith. Ben Smith, that is. Good insertion from Damien McKenzie, and away it goes from Aaron Smith. Now here is Brodie Retallick, taken down by Alatoa. Next runner is Williams. Lovely offload for Kane. Sam Kane, only 5 metres away. Aaron Smith changes direction, goes back to the left as Retallick hands it up. Holds it up for Beauden Barrett. And the All Blacks have to set it again right in front of the posts. Kane, short pass on to Franks. Smith again. Solid defence by the Wallabies, but the All Blacks building nicely. Away for Barrett, away for Ioane on the outside. Dots it down. They're going to have a look, but it looked pretty good from here.
Certainly did. No problem with the grounding, so all they're looking for is in touch.
No worries.
He looks certain, does Ioane, that he's got the job done and got the ball down without being in touch.
Just check you've got me, Kitty, yeah.
Got you.
Thanks.
Not a problem.
Okay, Barnsley, yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Beautifully finished by Rieko Ioane. And the All Blacks have 2 for the night.
Scintillating attack from the All Blacks. They won the kick-off, and from there they launched their attack. And once again, it was Damian McKenzie from the back. He's causing Karevi big problems. Watch here. There's Karevi, gets on the outside. He's done that a couple of times. Ben Smith, great awareness to stay in the field of play, not to get bundled into touch there. And as they swing it back, lovely hands for Retallick, who featured many times in this attack. And then a huge defensive error from Israel Folau. There he gets caught on the inside, not sure what to do, drops his head, and because of that, didn't see Ioane in space, and then he couldn't recover.
There was beautiful work, wasn't it, on the outside from Ioane, but also from Beauden Barrett, just to bring in Will Guinea, which means he had no support, did Israel Folau. And he caught it a little bit flat-footed, did Ioane, but that explosive power in his speed shows exactly how dangerous he can be.
Away to the left, the conversion from the sideline. Unconverted try. 12 points to 6. Boy, there's been some movement in this game. So, Foley. Again, looking just the 10 metres.
Lay on.
And again, the Wallabies have won it from their own kick.
Forward.
So, Genia shifts it away for Scott Seal. Genia. Snatch at it by Spate, but he got it the second time. As Genia now. Beale looking to get on the outside of Reed. Couldn't do it, though.
First man stole.
And the ball stolen. And I think it was Sonny Bill who did the job there. And the kick through by Ben Smith. Genia going back. He's on his own at the moment. He's got McKenzie right on him.
No, you've grabbed the man, not the ball.
McKenzie can't do that. He's got to give Will Genia, who it was very intelligent. He just slowed his foot speed down. Genia knew that when he goes down on it, McKenzie can't touch him until he has the opportunity to play the ball, either get to his feet or replace it. McKenzie was on him straight away.
Nice kick by Bernard Foley.
That's a middle, all right. Thanks, mate.
So already at the quarter point in the game, more throws. Grab by Arnold, tallest man on the field by some distance. Loose pass. Oh, nicely announced. Fallen here for Crotty, and he's got some support. He'll be too fast, Ioane. Far too quick. He gets 2, the All Blacks have 3.
Line speed pressure caused the problems. They tried to work a nice little move off the back of the line out, did the Wallabies. Hooper couldn't find Guinea. The ball started, ended up along the ground bouncing. It was scooped up, as you can see there, by Bernard Foley, who tried to shuffle it on. Then again, an intelligent player, Ryan Crotty, just held off the defender long enough to wait for Ioane to get to him. Once Ioane did, no one was going to stop him. Watch the work of Crotty here. Holds, then offloads. Good night, nurse. Ioane's under the post. The All Blacks strike off a Wallabies mistake.
Yeah, Ryan Crotty knows when he needs support, he knows how to find his support. And there's Michael Checker. You can see the disappointment, the fact that Bernard Foley forced the pass on, the execution at the start. Like you say, that defensive pressure created an opportunity. And the All Blacks, they strike again.
Conversion made by Barrett. 3 tries, 2 conversions, 19 to 6 after just 22 minutes. And there's Crotty offloading Ioane, his 6th test try in just his 5th test match. Another kickoff, this time goes long. Brought back by Liam Squire. Good run too. Took it outside the 22. So back now for Kane. Turns it back on the inside for Retallick. Smith. Barrett. Not a great deal of distance. Oh, Ben Smith. Superb in the air. Regained the kick. And now the Wallabies, it's a penalty. Penalty coming and quickly taken. Away goes Aaron Smith. Fires it off to McKenzie. He in turn finds Barrett. He goes wide. Frees it up to Ioane. Now the Wallabies having to do some defending. Barrett goes short for Moody.
Hands away and away.
Right on the 10-metre line for Aaron Smith again. Now Barrett, McKenzie. Williams fired the pass away. Ben Smith hand in it there for Karevi. So it's a knock-on advantage, which won't last too long. There's Aaron Smith again. Now Crotty works it away for Moody. Striding into the clear, Joe Moody. Dragged down, got it off to Retallick. Held his feet beautifully. Now he finds Ioane. Only 15 metres away here, the All Blacks, as Aaron Smith swings it away again to Barrett. Reed, loose pass. Tipped away, though, for Williams. Nice work again by Crotty. Here's McKenzie. McKenzie. 5 metres short of the line. Now, some interpassing goes to Kane.
Not off your feet now. Thank you,
Aaron Smith again. Sam Whitelock to steady it. Aaron Smith again for Barrett. He'll get it back, Barrett. And he throws a beautiful pass. Oh, what an offload for Ryan Crotty, and the All Blacks in again.
Oh, yes, boy, we're seeing some talent and some skill. The All Blacks, the width is causing the Wallabies all sorts of problems. 10 to 20 metre passes at times, and the Wallabies just are getting caught turning in. So because of that, they're conceding line breaks. It was a lovely one from Moody. This is it. It was a nice sort of 15-metre cutout pass. Through the gap he went. I think it there from the pop-up. Retallick, he's always hard to pull down. Beats a couple of defenders. They are falling off one-on-ones, but this is just magic for between Retallick and Beauden Barrett. Crotty runs the line. Barrett lays it up. Whoa, so good to watch.
Not connected defensively, this Wallabies team. They're coming up in 6s and 7s on their own. Not supporting the players around them. Not effective in the tackle area. And the skill set of the All Blacks to the fore in perfect conditions, leading to what was a wonderful try.
Barrett converts again. This is blowing out big time. 26-6 as Ryan Crotty picks up his 6th test try.
Just with that hand. That's deliberate. The knock on.
Well, he's getting plenty of practice at kicking off from halfway. Bernard Foley. All Blacks have grabbed this.
Just hold, fellas. Just hold.
And swing it away. This time it's McKenzie who goes high. Ben Smith angling in again. It's been grabbed by Rona.
Yeah, I didn't think you had a competition for the ball, fellas.
Now the Wallabies have taken this quickly. Genia gets it back for Foley. Genia again. They looked okay with the ball in hand. They just haven't had it in the last 10 to 15 minutes. Genia charging hard as McMahon. Genia goes again. Beale has a crack at the line. Now Foley holds it up. Inside the 22 they go. There's Genia. Foley once more. Falau looking to get on the outside of Ioane. Does so and takes on McKenzie. Took a bit of putting down too, Israel Falau. Now the pass goes across to Coleman. Adam Coleman. Genia once more to Sio. Now they go wide again. McMahon. Lovely tackle on him. Oh, what a tackle that was.
Right in the ribs.
Sio. Genia. Off to Alatoa. McMahon snaps it up, takes a couple of metres. Reid over the top, trying to win it. Here's Hooper.
And all hands away,
as they make it to 5 metres away here, the Wallabies.
Don't go in there now, Owen, stay there.
Guinea off to Alalator. Met head on by Squire. Retallick over the ball, gets the penalty.
4 survive the clean out.
Tell you what, I've not seen Brodie Retallick this motivated and involved in a game for a very long time. I know he was very good in that first test against the Lions, but in this opening 28 minutes, he has been sensational. I think it was possibly him who put the big hit in earlier on that we saw in that attacking movement. Oh, it's Kieran Reid. Boom, far down goes Beale. He knows about that. But, man, this attack from the Wallabies is relentless, but this All Black defence, Jeff, is just so resilient. They just never give up.
Yeah, absolutely. They were coming off the line, and you talk about Retallick. I want to mention Joe Moody in the first 28 minutes of this game. Yes, he's been involved in attack, but defensively as well. Big tackles.
Line out throw. Untidy for Aaron Smith. And he gets taken in the tackle of Hannigan. So Reid has to play at halfback. Now Sonny Bill Williams gets into a gap and off he goes. Still charging his way now. McKenzie trying to turn him inside out. Here goes Sam Cane back. And it doesn't go into the arms of McKenzie. It's been knocked on. Oh, boy.
Wow.
From inside their own 22. Got a bit of patching up to be done.
I thought it was just in the corner. I didn't think it delivered.
Some sort of a tackle as well from Kurtley Beale that needed to be made on McKenzie. Sonny Bill Williams on the outside he goes. Stays composed. He's always going to get an offload away. Superb skills from McKenzie, who again has been outstanding. Sam Cane in support. Oh, and there comes Kurtley Beale, and he gets McKenzie at the right time.
Well, he needed to. It was his mistake defensively. He came up out of the line, and then all of a sudden they did not have players to cover for him. There's Damien McKenzie. He's been outstanding to start this game.
Needs to start working.
It was needed from Beale, that covering tackle, but Sonny Bill Williams just shows how dangerous he can be. McMahon does not miss many tackles. A great defender.
Okay, good height.
Just the size and power of Sonny Bill Williams on show.
The Wallabies in general, however, it's the one-on-ones that are costing them dearly. The All Black players are simply just taking them on that outside shoulder, and the Wallabies are falling off them. They've fallen off 11 tackles so far in this opening half to only 2 by the All Blacks. Not good enough. The message needs to get out there. Individuals need to make their tackles, or this scoreline could blow out on them.
Watch on, please. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Well, the scrums have been very messy so far.
Gentlemen, everything else in this game is positive apart from these scrums. If you don't sort it out, I'll take some players off and we'll see if there's players who can, okay? Don't push me into making that decision, okay?
Let's go, Cole! Let's go! Let's go!
Okay. Keep that knee up, keep that left side strong. Watch on. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Defensive scrum. Held up okay. So the Wallabies bring it out.
Just hold.
Through Karevi. And it is Beale who kicks it away. The All Blacks, if they can, will go smartly. No, they decide against it. And it's a good clearance.
Don't stand in the gap again. Don't stand in the gap.
Cody Taylor throws quickly. Reid wins it. Now Barrett. Again, slick movement and missed tackle. Rona coming in.
Is that high, mate?
And there's an All Black down there.
Thanks.
And it's a Bowden Barrett.
Definitely.
Whistle's gone.
I think there's a high shot somewhere from a Wallabies player.
Oh, it's Ryan Crotty.
Samu Karevi, who came in for the tackle.
Sorry.
And he went high.
He thought he was still playing. I blew late.
Wayne Barnes went upstairs.
Make sure he's your teammates all right as well.
More to the sideline. Not sure who he got the word from about the high tackle. It was registered, and Ryan Crotty's the man getting some attention.
Sorry.
Well, it's incredibly difficult when we've seen some skill set on display so far in this test match to single a player out, but Damien McKenzie looking every bit an All Black fullback of the future. The way that he's inserted himself in the game, every time he touches the ball, you just want to rise to your feet, you want to get out of your chair because you know something is going to happen. He's causing all sorts of problems with his timing into the line. Great start from McKenzie.
I agree entirely, Justin, that this was his biggest opportunity so far in an All Black jersey, and we've seen the great work that Ben Smith done on the right-hand side as well, competing in the air.
Yeah.
But he is only available
We'll just make sure they're ready.
for one more test this season, Ben Smith.
Michael, good to go. You're good to go.
And as expected, we see here Beauden Barrett will go to the touchline, and the All Blacks will look to build more and more pressure with just on 8 minutes to go in this first half.
Not sure. Me and TMO just...
So straight to a line out now, near the 22.
Okay, that's a lot better. Hold that.
And the All Blacks have been clinical in their finishing so far tonight. As Taylor throws. Now, here goes Squire, almost got through. Had players running off him too, couldn't quite link up. Moody hands it up.
Offside.
And offside, well.
When it rains, it pours, doesn't it? It really does.
Offside call, no.
The All Blacks have been so clinical so far with the ball in hand in particular. It's hard to even think of them making a mistake so far in this game. They do finally force an error, the Wallabies, and they're offside.
It wasn't, mate. No, not for me. Beauden, just here, mate. Sorry.
Well, the penalty's a lot closer.
I didn't think it was, mate. I didn't think it was.
But no change in the policy. Again, they'll go to the line out.
Well, earlier on in this situation, they went for Reid. Reid went to the front and they tried to get the drive going there. Reid this time is moving to the back. I wonder if they try and set their drive back there.
Yeah, I'll tell you, mate. Yeah.
Again,
Now
they
you're
do.
okay.
And Reid, as they go around the back. Only a few metres away once
Use
more.
the line. Hands up, 6. Get your hands off the line.
Now, Aaron Smith looks away wide. Barrett looking to scythe his way through. He's very close. Beauden Barrett, it's there again for Smith. He fires it away, and the try is scored this time by Sonny Bill Williams. They just keep coming.
Oh, they certainly do, and these players are hitting the ball with such good timing that the Wallaby defenders are getting caught on the back foot. Was well worked off the line out. They went very close, and then as it gets whipped across from Aaron Smith, Beauden Barrett, who goes into contact high, usually you're vulnerable. Look at the leg speed that he used to propel himself forward, and then that man that close to the line, Jeff, good luck.
Well, the All Blacks today have been too big and too strong. This Wallaby defence has not been physical enough. It hasn't stopped the ball carrier, and it hasn't stopped the momentum. And you see the celebration from Aaron Smith, because they are looking for a performance, a statement performance. It's been a difficult year.
Another conversion. 33 points to 6. It's almost a point a minute.
And Marshy for Sonny Bill Williams, he's been trying to prove a point, I think, from the moment he came onto this field.
You might be right, mate.
After his 4-week suspension,
all right?
he wants to prove he is the man in that 12 jersey.
I apologise if I have.
And even when he's not getting the ball, the work he is doing just as a threat, he's already offloaded the ball a few times, hit the line hard, is making that space for the likes of McKenzie.
Again, the short kick, but it's a wee bit too far now. And taken down
Tackle's
by
legal.
Sam
Tackle is legal.
Kane, who got upended. Now back for McKenzie to make the kick. Not one of his better ones. Ben Smith, though, getting somewhere near it. And it has been nicely dragged down by Crotty. Whitelock hands it on for Franks. Now Smith, Barrett. He's going to go flat. What a great kick that is.
Sensational.
Yeah, Ioane. Off it goes to Squire. The All Blacks running at will here.
Stephen, come off the ball.
And another penalty.
Leave the ball. Relax, 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 relax. Hands down. Watch him on the floor, please, Andy.
Relax, says the referee.
He does, but I tell you, Retallick's having none of it tonight. He is fired up. He really is, and his performance is showing that, and he's not going to take anything tonight either. He was first man in.
Point proven, everyone.
Well, there's plenty of words being spoken.
Okay, you two here a second. You come here a second. You come here a second. If you want to continue like that, you can leave the field, okay? If that happens between you two again, don't be surprised if you leave. Okay, Stephen, clearly stayed on the ball. You've got to come off it, please, and release the ball. Okay?
Adam Coleman, he's got a little bit of history, hasn't he?
Brody.
I seem to remember in New Zealand last year.
You remember rightly, yes. He is in the tight five after all. They all have history up there.
Goal 2.
In that area.
Do they? Okay. Well, the original penalty against Stephen Moore. And the last thing the Wallabies need in the next 3 minutes for the All Blacks to get close to the try line again. Remember, they put 42 on them last year, but that was over 80 minutes.
Okay, I know. I understand. Okay.
Right, Reid takes it in again. Got a good-looking drive going here.
That is one. Not now, not now.
McMahon almost came through the centre.
Next time it stops, Aaron.
Now,
broken away.
It's with Whitelock.
Tackle, away!
Beale locked onto the ball, but Whitelock had it. Now Smith sends it away to Reid. Stephen Moore lying over it again, has to get out of the road. Now Barrett jabs a little kick in behind. Barrett, no.
Mark called this player.
Oh, it was a mark.
That player called it, yeah, I agree.
Nicely done. Interesting tactic, though.
It was a good awareness from Karevi to call for the mark.
So he punts it away into touch, but the danger's not over yet.
Well, they're setting up nicely, the All Blacks, off that ruck. Ioane and Sonny Bill. I wonder if they use them here off the back.
This time Sam Cane wins the line-out. Barrett gets it on to Williams. Had an outstanding first half. Here's Retallick. And ladles the pass off to Squire.
No knock on, off feet.
Smith goes again. Now Cody Taylor. Here's Barrett. Ball again there for Smith. Sends it away for Franks. And Owen Franks.
Hands off, Michael. It's advantage. You're fine. Advantage first one.
Oh, another one against Hooper.
First guard.
Now McKenzie fires it into touch, but it's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Stephen, offside.
And there'll be time here for the All Blacks
You're on the ball
to kick it out and start again from a line-out.
Steve, okay, let's be a bit more positive. I know, but offside, first guard.
Apart from a couple of penalties that the All Blacks have given away in kicking range, Justin, this has been almost the complete 40 minutes of football as they go, and rather than a line out, they've decided they want a platform from a scrum, and from this side of the field, so difficult to defend.
You're right. It's been almost a perfect half of rugby from the All Blacks. The Wallabies threw a few punches early on, and when you talk perfect games of rugby, it's not all just with the ball, it's without it. They threw everything at them, the Wallabies, but they held on defensively, the All Blacks, and then with the ball, they've been ruthless and lethal in their attack. Hardly making an error. I think possibly only one in this game so far. And yes,
okay, you showed you
this
can
is
do it.
going to really challenge the Wallabies defence. Karevi in particular has been caught flat-footed a lot.
Crouch.
They'll look to get on the outside of him.
Bind. Set.
10 seconds.
Smith gets it in the last minute of the half. Now Smith, flat pass. pass, and Crotty sails in and scores try number 6 in the first half, and the All Blacks running rampant.
And who did he go through? Exactly, it was Karevi. Nice 8-9 work, and don't underestimate how good the pass is from Aaron Smith. He's got a lot of players in his eye line, and he's also got Wallaby defenders coming at him. Crotty knows where the pass is coming to and just runs the line. Aaron Smith drifts across and then bang, rips it like a bullet straight across the Crotty outside of Karevi. What a brilliant performance from the All Blacks in this first half.
Yeah, and that's the threat that Sonny Bill Williams poses, the fact that Karevi got caught in 2 minds, and what Ryan Crotty does better than most midfielders in the world, if not the best at, he runs the line perfectly.
Barrett converts yet again. And a magnificent first half of rugby from the All Blacks here in Sydney. Can you believe this? At half-time, 40 points to 6. Look at Jeff, so 2 changes from the Wallabies as we're about to kick off the second half. Wayne Barnes blows the whistle. 40 points to 6. Again, Barrett goes short.
Back off goal.
And it's tipped back, and a couple of knock-ons, the first by the All Blacks. Well, Kurandrani plays his 48th test, so he's got a pile of experience. Pelota now 71 up till now, so
right, last 2 scrums
they do have some depth on the bench.
Make sure it stays like this.
Well, the All Blacks have just equalled their handling errors for the first half. They only made 1 in the entire first half. This goes to show how clinical they were.
Set. Yeah, thanks.
So Genia to feed. Well, big initial shove by the All Blacks. And Genia under real pressure. But he has got it back. Hooper standing over the ball. Now Michael Hooper feeds it up.
Let him go.
Genia works it back.
Hold forwards.
For Beale.
Yeah.
And kicking the ball away and giving it to Damien McKenzie, who has got Ioane with him. But you would have thought possession was what Australia wanted, but there's a pass and it's gone Australian. Henry Spate bursting his way downfield.
That is a ruck.
So an early chance here for the Wallabies as Adam Coleman takes it inside the 22. Now Beale at first receiver. Not knocked on, back again, but the All Blacks have pounced on it through Kieran Reid. So a couple of errors there for the Wallabies. And now here's Barrett driving it hard. And well controlled by Foley. And he'll endeavour to keep it in hand. Gives it off to Spate. And onto him goes Ioane. Now Hooper running hard. Lowered in the tackle of Barrett. Off it goes for Arnold. There was Falau up in the line. Curtly Beale makes some ground.
Off your feet.
Genia. Again Arnold. Quick pass for Pelota now. As the Wallabies endeavour to keep the ball in hand. Now Foley sends it away for Falau. Got the pass off to, but it's been ripped away. And now the pace of Rico Ioane. And Damien McKenzie, you make mistakes against this All Black team, and it cost another try.
Well, it certainly does. Beauden Barrett as well. He made an incredibly important tackle earlier on in this movement when the Wallabies had the ball on Henry Spate. He was the man who made that tackle. From there, the All Blacks managed to get the ball back themselves, and Beauden Barrett here gets his hands on the ball, rips it free, frees the space for Ioane, and then just the intelligence to know that as he goes back in field, he can feel that McKenzie's looming up on the outside, the timing of the pass and the work from Ioane and Barrett, perfect.
Well, the Wallabies backing themselves to play and forcing the pass, and it's just the awareness and the skill level once again, the quick hands, the beautiful finish here, and the support play, the signs when an All Black team are in great confidence. These are the sort of plays that they've been accustomed to. There's Mike Tron there at the end clapping. And the perfect start in the second half. Marshy and this Wallaby team, which is reeling, which is under so much pressure, who are trying to play football, just continue to make mistakes.
That's right, and gift the ball back to the All Blacks. And we've just seen how lethal they can be. It was a great head-on shot that we saw that last replay where Mackenzie was in the background and you could see him yell out, obviously, the call that he was in support of Ioane, and Ioane, you could see, reacted to that, gravitated infield and knew that Mackenzie would be there. Communication showed it all. Perfect.
So here's Barrett. And he's on target again. So Damien Mackenzie's first test try has been converted. And it's 47 points to 6.
Change for the All Blacks. First change for the night. Owen Franks, his night is over. Offer Tuanga Fassi goes on in the 18 jersey.
Well, a real opportunity for Tonga Fassi. Ball knocked down, but not off the hand of Hannigan. So here come the Wallabies now with Kurandrani charging away downfield. Now Genia gets it off to Arnold. Genia goes again for Seal. All Black defence hasn't conceded as Retallick takes Arnold down. Genia swings it away for McMahon. Genia again. Quick hands. Here is Falau, but he's under some real pressure when he gets the ball. As Genia swings it away. Foley. Hannigan. Hardly been involved in an attacking sense. Here's Kurandrani, ridden down in the tackle of Crotty. Holding the ball better here. The All Blacks quite easily containing them as Pallotta now makes a good run. Now a little bit of forward momentum as Beale swings it away for Falau. Good chase by Ioane. Here's Spate down in the tackle. So back to the 22 they go. Here's McMahon charging at Joe Moody. Ball is there. The All Blacks try to hook it back. Arnold, awkward pass. Foley. Ball bounces loose. And there's the turnover. Here's Cody Taylor in a bit of space. So now the All Blacks. There's they hand it away to Kane. He holds it up, Sam Kane.
Off the ball now. You're off your feet. Calm down.
There it is. There's Smith. Hands it off to Whitelock.
Too long.
Presented again. Smith. Ioane got it off to Taylor. Ioane's there. Smith. Barrett. Taken this time, Beauden Barrett. Smith again. Mackenzie goes wide. Here is Squire running out on the right wing side. Finally dragged down by Rona. Now Aaron Smith hands it away to Whitelock. Very few mistakes by this All Black team. And just as I say it goes behind Ben Smith, but he tidies up. Aaron Smith for Barrett. Sonny Bill. Again, that ability to bounce out of a couple of tackles. Moody goes astray. Gets back and retains the ball, though. Again, it's there for Aaron Smith. Now Ben Smith on to Reid. Reid to Squire. Squire! What a run! Only 10 metres away. Ben Smith up to Aaron Smith. Back to Ben Smith. Oh, my goodness, what a try. What a try.
Oh, how good is this to watch? Regardless of who you support, you just have to stand and applaud the ability of some of these players, individual, collectively, as a team. Everything was involved in this try. This is just the finish. Squire looks outstanding in this role at blindside. He's ranging on that far touchline and causing all sorts of problems. It takes 3 Wallabies, you can see there, in his general vicinity to bring him down. That creates no real ruck. Quick ball, Aaron Smith back inside to Ben Smith. It's just a picture to watch. It is superb.
Awareness, understanding where space is. This Wallaby team is trying to regather itself defensively, but they can't handle the pace and the power of the number of players. More changes are going to be made for Australia. And halfback Nick Phipps is going to come on for Will Guinea. But it's such a dominant performance so far, and every time the All Blacks now get their hands on the ball, they continue to breach, find space, and the skill execution is flawless.
record score as Barrett converts again, so it's 54-6. Highest previously 51 back in 2014.
You get 4.
So
nice.
a record already, and only 9 minutes into the second half.
Replacements, fellas. You're making lots of replacements.
More changes now. The All Blacks, Anton Leonard-Brown. He
Who do you want
is coming on.
Who do you want, Gussie?
And he is replacing, I'm just checking, it is Ryan Crotty who is coming off, and hasn't he been outstanding tonight? The glue in the back line. He was sorely missed when he got injured against the Lions, and he has been impressive.
Same way, mate.
And then for Australia, another change.
Okay, time on, whenever
tight.
you're ready.
Rob Simmons coming on, replacing Rory Arnold.
Squire wants the kickoff. There for Aaron Smith. Taken up by Kane. Now Barrett.
Touch, play on.
And it's been touched, so everyone is on side. And Falau does well. And off it goes to Beale. Courtney Beale suddenly in the clear. Got his pass away. Somebody needs to spark something, and it's Nick Phipps gets the pass away. Foley goes hard. Snapped up by Seal, and he goes down to the line. Did he ground it? No.
Fella scrum, Aussie ball.
No, he didn't ground it. It's going to be a scrum. Well, just a glimpse of what Courtney Beale can do.
And Israel Folau, he came aggressively forward from that charge down kick, won the ball, then the timing of his pass on to Courtney Beale. I just thought Beale should have possibly given it a little bit earlier. He decided to take on that last defender. If he goes and gives it on the outside, you can see Hooper was looming up. Instead, he gravitated infield. And as they swing it back across, again, desperate defence from the All Blacks. Look at this from Sonny Bill Williams. Rips that Australian player out of the way. And as CEO tries to go over, they manage to get under him. Sam Cane, Bowden Barrett there, McKenzie there. They're all there. What less would you expect on a night like this? The desperation.
You'll see there in picture in the centre of frame, Wyatt Crockett has come on and Joe Moody has come off, and that's arguably one of his best games in an All Black jersey. Impressive, and a change up front as well for the Wallabies. That has been made in the front row. It's Sukopi Kepu. He has come on and he has replaced Alan Alalatoa.
Bind. Set.
Penalty.
Black tight head to knee. Black tight head to knee.
So it's against Tuangafasi, who went down on his knee. So the Wallabies have said,
then, okay?
we'll just take another scrum, please.
Well, we shouldn't forget Charlie Faumuina for such a long time has owned that responsibility off the bench and has started a lot for the All Blacks. He has moved offshore. So for Upper Tuangafasi, these test matches are his big opportunity. He's going to get regular game time, you would expect. And it's time for him now to take his chances.
Set.
Nick Phipps gets it in. McMahon detaches away to Phipps. Short hands and diving through. There's Curtis Rona. A try on debut for the left winger.
They're celebrating the Wallabies. They have found a way to breach that All Blacks defence. Curtis Rona, he started in behind the scrum, timed his run perfectly. They had Israel Folau in the centre position, so defensive, attackingly, they looked a bit different from what the All Blacks have been looking at in the first half. And then the timing of the pass from Phipps to Rona was ideal, and he powered across. Nice setup and well executed.
Yep, a difficult position to defend from, and Ben Smith had two players in front of him. Bowden Barrett pushed off just a little bit early, and the timing of the pass. And they needed something, the Wallabies. Everything they can take out of this test match in the next 28 minutes, so vital going into next week.
Phipps makes the conversion. And what a thrill for Curtis Rona.
Thanks, mate.
All Blacks broken, the defence broken for the first time. 54-13.
Just quickly change a halfback for the All Blacks. Aaron Smith off, TJ Perenara on.
Barrett kicks off and nicely grabbed by Falau. Outstanding in the air. As Foley goes wide. Simmons driving it away downfield. Let's see what that try's done for the Wallabies. Kick beautifully handled by Barrett, but then an awful pass, which Ioane has to tidy up. McKenzie spins his way out of a couple and allows the All Blacks time to get players behind the ball. Perenara feeds it up. Barrett. Now here's Reid with Ben Smith lurking on the outside. Perenara to Whitelock. Good tackle by Pilotta now on Kane as Barrett works it away for Retallick. Throws a bad pass. And snapped up by McKenzie from an offside position.
We got him there, Nick.
Here goes Phipps. Hands it away. Foley. And Kepu couldn't get it away. And into touch they go. And they'll play the line out.
There's a gap, please.
A lot of new players on the field. Sometimes the combinations go west. Kepu had Falau there. So Pilotta now. Won by Simmons. Swirling line out.
That's once, Nick.
They've got it at the back here, the Wallabies.
Start using, mate.
Now Phipps. Away to Foley. Kurandrani, short pass. Got it off. Lovely stuff. They're in again. Tavita Kurandrani. And suddenly it's all turned.
Well, they strike quickly again, the Wallabies. As they work the move, Kurandrani finished it off. It was a really good offload off the ground from the tackle. Just hesitated slightly, which caught the All Blacks out as they bring it back across. Here's Foley with the wide pass. Short one there, and then just the quick pop pass up was enough to send away Kurandrani.
It's beautifully done, wasn't it? Great lines, great support. And you talked about it, Nisbo, the changes from the All Blacks, presenting field position, presenting opportunity for a Wallabies team, and they've looked very good. They need to find their defensive line, the All Blacks. And for the Wallabies, they just need to keep playing. They've looked good from time to time with ball in hand.
Conversion made by Foley. And the Wallabies up to 20.
Falau just couldn't quite pick up who that player was from the angle we were looking at, but it was Falau with the injection and then the awareness to try and keep the ball alive, and great work also from Kurandrani just to keep running the line, not to back off or go to the ruck and expect the offload. Always expect it when Israel Folau's around, and he got it.
8 tries to 2 so far as Barrett makes the kickoff. Claimed by McMahon. Sean McMahon dragged down, good tackle by Ioane. Ball turned over here. Perenara, off it goes to Whitelock. Well, that could be a fatal mistake inside their own 22. Tuangathasi, good run. Bouncing his way through a couple of tackles and a knock on.
A little roll along the floor.
Let's go, scrum.
Get his feet a little bit higher if you can. Don't go too long on these scrums, okay? Because I thought too long with your feet. Nice, strong.
Let's go.
10 tries in the game.
Nice and close, that's good.
Still 23 minutes to go.
Good height. Let's keep these high. Keep them high. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Stop.
Yeah, thanks.
Good work. Stick to our plan. Here we go. Let's go.
Well, he's made a difference. Tavita Kurandrani.
Absolutely, hasn't he?
Move it over.
But it's been on attack
Let's go.
in the second half. The running lines There's Curtly Beale as well. There have been so many little things that have been good, but then you can't dismiss the first 40 minutes, which just defensively they were so poor. But they can in the second half come away with some sort of momentum, positivity around their game.
Set.
And it goes from Phipps. Being told to use it, so McMahon hands it off to Phipps. Oh, loose pass. Spate might have got himself onto this and saved the day. No, it's going to be a scrum All Black ball.
Both of them. It's both of them. Yeah, I know, but that could be both ways.
Well, there's a Mexican wave going around. The official crowd number was 54,846 for tonight's game. Certainly not a sellout. Around the 55,000 they were expecting. They've been entertained. Haven't quite got the contest they may have wanted, but there's been some wonderful skills on offer.
Well, we saw it before with the Wallabies. This is a difficult position to defend from. The cross kick is on because Ben Smith is really wide out of frame here. And the All Blacks do like to work an 8-9 with Sonny Bill coming into that channel. Ioane's just hovering in behind the scrum. Lots of options for Perenara and Reid to pick out.
Reid hooks it back for Perenara. And away it goes to Williams. Perenara there. Now Barrett, inside pass. Ball knocked on, though, by Reid. And now here's Spate. Got away from Leonard Brown. Now he's trying to hold off McKenzie. Good, strong run by Henry Spate. Now Beale sends it away. And some of the big forwards out here, including Scott Seo, who's made a nice run inside the All Black half. Phipps works it away to Foley, and stretching up was Simmons, couldn't take it and knocked it on. Boy, had he taken it, there were plenty of players out to the left.
Yeah, there certainly was. They probably didn't get the rub of the green there, the Wallabies, when it's not your night. They are fighting their way back into this game off the Henry Spate break, and it was a lovely break from him. He almost got himself free. Really good covering from TJ Perenara, who was the last line of defence. Perenara didn't make the tackle there. Spate was gone. And as I was mentioning, as they swing it back across, there's no way the likes of Sonny Bill and Crockett and co got back on side, but they didn't get picked up, the All Blacks. And when it's not your night, it's not your night, I guess.
There's the mistake being made. The change for the All Blacks. Luke Romano, he comes on and replaces Sam Whitelock, and a change up front. Tom Robertson, he is going on for the Wallabies, and I imagine that change is for Loosehead, Scott, Seo. Well, you'd imagine actually there'll be a little bit of frustration in the All Black coaching box right now, you'd think, with just those errors creeping into their game, the handling errors, missed opportunity, hard on attack there, which created that breakout from Spate.
It's actually a very good point, but I think, and this is what is so very good about the All Blacks, and there's a great shot there. I think Kieran Reid has recognised that, and whether the messages come from upstairs or whether the players collectively have recognised that they've buttoned off in that area and are now making those errors, he was just having a good stern word to them. And Ben Smith had plenty to say as well. Experienced players backing up what you just mentioned, Jeff.
When you've played so well, and we've all been there, where you've been dominant, you want to continue that, and that's the part of being clinical and understanding that every possession still counts. And they've played so well, you want to continue that momentum. It's a great attacking opportunity, midfield scrum. Most teams will push to the left here and attack down the fringe.
And it goes. Reid quickly sends the pass off. Here's McKenzie, a bit of space. Didn't fall for Perenara. Here's Beale. Beale should score from here. They won't run him down, and Curtly Beale gets Australia's third.
Off the back of those areas we're talking about, again, the Wallabies strike. They do get the favourable bounce of the ball this time. The minute Curtly Beale was in space, only Retallick had an opportunity. He can shift for a big man, but McKenzie went hard to the line. He's looking to get Perenara on the loop. Perenara's on the outside. The pass didn't quite work. Nice pick up from Curtly Beale. And the moment he picked it up nice and clean, he was always going to win the foot race to the line.
Well, he spent a bit of time at Wasps, but he's back full-time in Australia now. Kurtley Beale. And in he goes for try number 13 in his 61st Test match. McKenzie charging hard at the kick and sneaks it in. So 3 second half converted tries, and it's 54-27. They're halfway there.
I must admit, I was a bit surprised they did opt to go the right. As Jeff mentioned, it was on to go left for the All Blacks. They had a numerical advantage that way, but they opted for the area where Australia had more defenders, and it didn't come off.
Another change for the All Blacks. Just one more being made. Liam Squire has come off. Artie Savia on.
So the All Blacks playing effectively 2 open side flankers. Here's Pallotta now.
Let him go.
Phipps
Don't go too far behind the ball.
for Beale. McKenzie wants this. He's coming forward. Oh, bravely.
Oh, man!
Fell over his own man was the call.
Yeah, Artie Savia.
Boy, he's brave. He is brave. Tuanga Pasi. Here he is back in action, McKenzie. Hands it off for Romano.
Entry 11.
Penalty against
Over the ball, entry 11.
Rico Ioane. So the Wallabies getting something going their own way now, and
Man over the ball.
they should be able to kick this somewhere now down near the All Black 22.
You wouldn't believe it was 81 points being scored in this game in 63 minutes. Both these teams determined to play the game. As you see, Kurtley Beale, who's starting to have an impact in this game. The Wallabies starting to look very, very good, and it's the All Blacks making mistakes.
Line out won by Simmons. Here's Kurandrani. Boy, has he made an impact. It's there for Pallotta now. Short pass. Now, inside for... No, he held on to it. Michael Hooper. Now Phipps. Here's Tom Robertson. The young 22-year-old prop. Hooper goes hard again.
Come this way, too. Great work.
Now Phipps for Foley. Beale. Oh, I think Retallick.
Crockett, problem for Crockett. He's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, he is too. Big trouble. Play carries on though. Here's Phipps. Phipps again. Wallabies holding the ball. Here's Beale. Floats the pass across. They want to keep it away from...
They need to stop the game. Sorry,
Yeah.
this boat. Yeah, he
Yeah,
has.
they do.
No way, sorry, Dom.
But back in the zone where Wyatt Crockett was, and he looked very ill. He fell over. He tried to get up and fall back over, and that's when a player's in grave danger of being hurt again. So they needed to stop the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just on the hip there, isn't it? On the left hip. Yeah, and he is in big trouble. And straight away, change Joe Moody, his gear. Yeah, that's going to go back on. That's sad to see. Hopefully, Wyatt Crockett is going to be okay. He's going to walk off, but they're going to immediately make that change, and he will not return.
Okay, I stopped because obviously he had a head injury, so scrum, goal, we're in possession.
Well, he's not a sort of player you expect to get injured. Wyatt Crockett, he's been around a long time. Been largely free of injury, hasn't he?
Incredibly resilient, and what a great player he has been. Not only for the All Blacks, obviously the Crusaders as well. Certainly we hope that he is okay. They have made the right decision from that footage that we just saw to immediately get him off the field. There's no point in putting him through a test. He's quite clearly concussed. And
What
just dangerous to keep him in the game. So they've made the right call there.
Bind.
Hope he's okay and recovers well.
Set. Bind quicker, please.
Well, of course, these two teams go around in Dunedin in 7 days' time. So there's not a lot of opportunity for recovery.
I had to chuckle making your way around the stadium today. It's been pretty cold the last couple of days in Sydney. They were handing out hand warmers for all the spectators sitting in the ground to keep their hands warm. But it is still 12 or 13 degrees, so Dunedin's going to be a bit of a shock to any Wallaby supporters that are going to be there. Slightly cooler.
Right, Phipps. Away it goes for Foley. Kurandrani, Foley again. Oh, this is nice. Bates, but the All Blacks read it well. Leonard Brown, good tackle. And penalty. TJ Perenara, I think, is locked onto the ball. But what a tackle from Anton Leonard Brown. It was a complicated move.
Henry Spate, again, is another one of those Wallaby players who's looked dangerous, but fittingly, Anton Leonard Brown was the man to make the tackle. Kurandrani this time distributes to Foley out the back. Nice inside ball, subtle from Kurtley Beale, but the tackle from Anton Leonard Brown, and then quick as a flash, TJ Perenara over the ball. We know he's a strong physical player, and once he gets in that position, hard to move.
Changes for the All Blacks at hooker. Nathan Harris, he has gone on and he has replaced Cody Taylor. And for Damien McKenzie, impressive night tonight. He has been replaced. Of course, that change is being made. That's for Lima Sopawanga. So there'll be the reshuffle. Bud Barrett will shift to fullback. Lima Sopawanga will go into the 10 position.
So Nathan Harris throws in, but he throws it straight to the opposition. So the Wallabies get a turnover ball. Hooper got a nice pass away. Oh, that's loose. Pass behind Israel Folau. Perenara goes quickly. Leonard Brown taken down. So Perenara fires it away for Tuangafasi. Perenara waits. Oh, turnover, All Blacks.
He's on the ball. I thought he was all right.
Marshall, I question the decision from TJ Perenara to throw that ball in quickly when the All Blacks have had very little position, had little territory, little control, and they had a good opportunity. And yes, they're determined to play at pace, but they have lost momentum in this second half. And every time they get some back, they continue to give it back to the Wallabies.
Yeah, I agree. I just guess he maybe was a bit concerned that the time previous where he won the penalty, they went for the line out, the All Blacks. They did lose that line out, so maybe he was just wanting to get the ball in play and start to get some pattern going without it starting from a set piece.
Curtis Rona replaced. Change, and Reece Hodge has gone on, who just made the kick for touch.
Pelota now throws. Wallabies off the top. Nice long pass for Foley. Oh, it's all over the place. Play on, it's off the leg. Here's Folau, he'll score. That's another one.
He needs to check if that pass went forward. It looked like it drifted forward to me.
This could be a classic out of the hand.
I don't think it was a knock-on. I don't know what about the pass, where they were taking forward.
Yeah, the pass looks all right, but whether or not it's off the leg and into someone in front.
But it may be worth you having.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
So Nigel Owens advising
Kitty,
worth a look.
Looked like the pass was fine. We think it's gone off the leg, but just making sure there's players in front or maybe a little knock-on.
Okay.
So obviously if the pass drifts forward, that's okay. It's where he's let it go. Yeah, he's let that go fine. Yes, it's drifted forward, but he's let it go behind him, and the wrist showed that, and it looks like it's bounced off the legs of both Kurandrani and Folau, but if it...
I think Folau's offside there.
Yeah, if it's Kurandrani, Folau's offside.
Yeah, it's a difficult one there. It comes off the leg, and yeah, it has to... Well, is it?
I think it's Folau's leg.
Is it Folau's leg? This will be a good angle. So they're obviously happy about the pass. If they've gone to this angle there of Smith. Yeah, no, it's got off Kurandrani.
Yeah, so he's offside.
He's offside, yeah.
Election takes place. We need to see if 15 is in front or if he's level. That's what we're looking at, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm going to show it's clearly come off 23 or 13, wherever it is.
Just having a look at the first angle
show the
again.
other angle to see if it looks like 15 was in front of him in that case.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at, Kitty. Yeah, if we can get that angle. Pause it on the deflection.
Here it is.
Well, he's definitely in front, isn't he? When it hits his off there, hits his leg.
So this is
Yeah, he's in front.
Yep, he's good stride in front.
Yeah, no, he's offside.
Yeah.
Rock and roll
I say with great
freeze it
confidence, but they haven't called it yet.
in contact, mate. It's close, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we know it's definitely touched 23.
Well, they're saying it's close, but it's not really close at all.
Touches 23 there.
So, Kitty, freeze it on that touch. Oh, look, it's not clear, is it? If we're freeze,
Oh,
we're
if
freeze
you
framing
freeze
like
it there,
this.
it's actually hit the shin, hasn't it?
Now it's at the shin of, that's of Ben Smith. It's at the shin of Ben Smith, then gone forward into Kirandrani, got off his leg there. That's not the angle they need, actually. It's the head-on angle.
Kitty, it's not clearly offside, is it?
Okay.
They're going to award this try.
Oh,
You can
no.
hear by the
Agree?
conversation.
Not clear and obvious
Yeah,
now.
okay. Not clearly offside to try.
Well, they have awarded it. Wow.
Wow, indeed. I think I mentioned earlier on that they probably weren't getting sometimes a bit of a rub of the green. Well, they certainly have there, no doubt about that. The bounce of the ball has been pretty favourable as they've fought their way back into this game. I think I agree with you, Jeff. He looked clearly like he was half a stride ahead when it hit Kirandrani. However, they've awarded it, and the Wallabies are really back in this game big time.
Here's Foley. And he converts again. 54-34. So here's the build-up to the try. And once it was in the arms of Israel Folau, he is a prolific try scorer. Lima Sopuanga kicks off, taken down by Henry Spate. Wallabies have scored 4 second-half tries. Pallotta now. He went back. Hit in contact. Now it's been lost.
Okay, knock on.
And it was a
Scrum.
knock-on in the
Back
finish. Pull out the old sporting cliche, Justin. Game of two halves.
Yeah, at the moment it is, isn't it? Did right there in this bow. Well, if Michael Checker, he's an animated person at the best of times, and if he had anything to complain about, certainly the Wallabies, after scoring these tries, have not dealt with the kickoffs very well at all. They've made numerous errors and not been able to get themselves back down the All Blacks' end straight away after scoring points, and they've just done it again, given the All Blacks an opportunity to strike back.
Set.
Perenara feeds. Now Perenara drags it out. Sopuanga feeds it up to Williams. Again taking a lot of putting down. Leonard Brown. Scragged in the tackle of Kirandrani. Ball there for Perenara again. Sopuanga for Romano. Keeping it going in the same direction. Barrett works it away for Kane to Ben Smith. Ball is there again. Perenara looking for runners. Retallick, though, couldn't hold it.
Advantage goal, knock on.
And a knock on as Phipps gets it back. A little jab through by Phipps, and it's a penalty.
Okay, Michael, this is a penalty. When a player runs up and shouts, that's got to be a card. Sorry. Okay, just ask him. I know it's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Nick Phipps
Flag
giving the referee
receiver.
some advice.
Take the kicker.
Didn't take it too kindly.
Okay.
Just
but then
wonder why
then
the
also
All
to say
Blacks-
I didn't say anything. It's pretty dishonest of you. Okay.
As the banter continues, the All Blacks, I think I mentioned it in the first half, the problems they're causing the Wallabies with the width of their passes, and they've gone a lot tighter in the second half trying to hit their runners, and that was another example. This is just the replay of what happened there, but Retallick came nice and tight to the ruck but spilt the ball. I wonder why they've gone to that.
Pelota now dragged down by Coleman. Now Hooper, inside pass to Hodge. Romano locked over, but not able to grab the ball. Now they go wide. Kurandrani got it back to Beale. Now Phipps feeds it off to Tamani.
Off you come, Kerry.
Reed has to pull away from it. Pelota now drops the pass off nicely. Now Phipps. Hooper in the wider channel. Phipps, Pelota now puts Robertson in a bit of gap. Trying to get it down to ground.
He's not on the ball.
Kurandrani plays halfback. Now Phipps. Short pass for Simmons. Now Phipps again, lobs it away. Now here it is for Spate. No. Ball's gone forward.
I can tell you what's happened here on the sideline, and it's become really noticeable, is that the reserve or the players on the bench have become really vocal. And I think they're frustrated. The guys who have come off, who have done all that hard work, they're seeing little things in the All Blacks game and starting to yell out onto the field. Little connections, support to the ball carrier, and all the things that you expect from the players who have come and made the impact that they're not seeing. And there'll be plenty of things I'm sure they'll talk about after this game, considering how dominant they've been.
Just wonder whether or not, when they haven't been able to get their rhythm in this second half, and quite evidently that started right from the opening whistle, why they did make substitutions until they got their rhythm again, because that hasn't helped, I don't think.
And it goes. Perenara sends it away to Sopwanga. A miss out pass. Barrett hangs on. Gives a bit of space. Quick hands from, oh no, whistle. Whistle. Picked up a forward pass. Boy, it must have been marginal.
That was good, really good contest, last one.
Quite a bit of booing, which would indicate that there's a lot of All Black supporters here tonight. Now, let's have a look.
Yeah, well forward. Well forward, and out of the hands as well. Well done, Nigel Owens.
Fair enough, yep.
Absolutely one of the world's best referees, and he called it straight away.
Wallabies' most points in a game against the All Blacks is 35. That was in a losing performance. They've got 34 tonight.
Let's go.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
5 minutes left.
Yes, Nick.
Now Phipps. For Foley. Kurandrani, he's been a handful. Held up though in the tackle of Sopwanga. Here is Tamani, who always looks impressive running with the ball. Coleman. Phipps digging in. Beale hands it away. Good strung right by Foley. Now Phipps for Courtney Beale. Drops the short pass off, but to no one at all. And the All Blacks have grabbed it. Now Ioane. Barrett. Hodge getting back. Barrett holds him up. And Phipps waiting to get the troops back behind the ball. Tom Robertson. Not a lot of progress there. So Phipps is going to be forced to have a look around for a clearing option. And charge down. Barrett's first there.
Try yes or no. Who got down with pressure first, mate?
Try yes or no.
So it looks like a try for Beauden Barrett.
Well, you think from the reaction of Foley, watch the reaction of Foley as he turns and goes to try and get the ball down. His body language suggests he didn't get there first. This angle won't be great to see, but you can see that.
Well, he thinks maybe. He gets his hand up, but not sure, Justin. It's going to be touch and go. And, yeah, ooh, this could be tight.
Did he get a little...
No, it's that left hand, isn't it, of Barrett? I'm loath to say it's a try. I would say that left hand first, yeah, surely. Is it whoever gets the hand on first?
I reckon.
Yeah.
Left hand there, right?
Oh,
what do you reckon?
50-50.
See, it's me. If it's for me, it's him. It's Barrett.
I agree. I think it's Barrett all day.
I reckon Kitty's going to have to. I think Kitty might have to rule on this, and then it's just too tight for us, isn't it?
So they're going to leave it to the man upstairs, Rowan Kitt.
I just think Beauden Barrett
All day.
left hand, the taped up hand gets there first.
Kitty?
Okay, Barnes, he got a decision for you.
Yeah.
Simultaneous grounding.
I think that's good call, okay. It's simultaneous, so it's scrum attack. No,
Wow.
it's simultaneous, so it's scrum attack. Yeah. Sure? Yeah.
So the All Blacks have to come all the way
Simultaneous,
back.
So they get the ball.
What I'll say about this is if I'm Michael Hooper, I don't think I should argue it. I would take that. Simultaneous grounding. Have you come across that before, Marshy?
Never before.
Never. Well, something new you learn every day.
We've had everything tonight, haven't we?
Everything.
Kieran, just so you know, mate, simultaneous, so... Yeah, but that's the law.
So last time from this setup, he's having a bit of a smile, Kieran Reid. He can afford to do that with the game now comfortably in the bag. The All Blacks went from a flat pass for Perenara to Sonny Bill Williams. They didn't work the 8-9. They set up exactly the same. Rico Ioane right in behind the scrum. I just wonder whether or not they use this time Sonny Bill as the decoy and get it out to Beauden Barrett. And Anton Leonard-Brown a bit wider.
Bind. Set.
4 minutes left. As Reid controls.
And use it!
Still holding, being told to use it.
No,
Now he flicks it away.
Advantage.
And it's all over the place. And the Wallabies free it up to Falau. And Ben Smith holds on to him.
Hands away now, Black.
5 metres out, and Phipps goes deep. And this is adventuresome stuff. And off comes Beale. Beale
Advantage over.
got away. Run down by Ioane.
That is a ruck.
Now Phipps. Here's Kepu. Phipps again for Robertson. Short pass for Tamani. Phipps. Here's Falau. Falau looking good. Striding off downfield, Israel Falau. Can he link up? Oh, what a run. Now, lays it back. There it is. Carried on by Kurandrani, and the All Blacks have stolen it away. And Adi Savia hoofs it off downfield. There's a big, I think it's Sapoti Kepu roaring back for the Wallabies. And he got it off. What a good pass that was.
And a late release, Black. Ball still in.
It's there for the Wallabies. Up and down the field we go. Now Phipps. Here's Tamani. Back in Wallaby territory. Simmons hands it on. Foley. He gives it away to his captain. Perenara tries to free it up. Now Phipps to Robertson. Phipps trying to dig it out. He's got it. Reese Hodge for Lotta now. Kepu stayed out on the wing. Beale goes down in the tackle. And ball lost.
Just lost forward on the floor.
You're right, it's had everything.
It's had everything. What a magnificent sight. Israel Folau in full stride. He's done a magical job in the second half also to Vita Kurandrani to revitalise this Wallabies attack, but he will regret, I think, the pick and go off the Folau break. They got Folau just short of the line, and Kurandrani picked it up and went into all the traffic and then turned it over. All the hard work undone in a nanosecond. However, Israel Folau, he has been easily one of the best players on the park tonight.
Crouch. Bind. But your man's just stood up.
So into the last minute of this game, a record-breaking score for the All Blacks. 54, surpassing the previous 51. The margin will be nothing like the 43 to 6 back in 1996.
Bind.
So what looked as though it was going to be a winning margin at half-time has been well and truly cut back. Free kick off the last scrum of the game.
Just free kick, early weight.
8
Early weight.
7,
Thanks.
5.
Scrum.
So they'll put down another scrum.
Let's put you overbalance a little bit.
So the siren goes. The All Blacks putting 40 points on in the first half. Scored a couple of tries early in the second. They got it up to 54 to 6. 28 unanswered points.
Crouch.
Well, the night we've had, I hope they don't just kick this
Bind.
over the touchline, the All Blacks, that they have a genuine go to get another try.
They get a penalty. So they might put another scrum down.
Full on. You have time for the
They
line
can't
out
go
if
for
you want
touch.
it. Kieran, you can take the line out, obviously. If you tap it and kick it out, that's the end of the game.
Well, they are going to tap it and kick it out.
I'll play.
And that is it. A remarkable game of rugby,
Really well kept up. Really well kept
which
up.
saw the Wallabies come back in the second half and score 4 converted tries. But in the end, a decisive win for the All Blacks. A record-breaking 54-34.